Beautiful people, another episode of the Ignite Your Purpose show. I am back, your man, the story pet teller, Massimo, aka Mr. Stories. Ha, I just made that up on the spot. It is Ignite Your Purpose. We talk longevity through a healthy lifestyle, people. That in itself is the whole reason I'm here. Longevity through a healthy lifestyle. A mix of the mental, physical, and spiritual knowledge. Something I coined the mind, body, soul trifecta. How you like that new mic, baby? Sit. Look good. Look good. I've been kind of ranting and raving a little bit about, you probably heard yesterday's show. If you're a loyal listener, I love you for that. Where I was spouting off about the fake, the phony, the lost, the blind, the people who are in their own funk and yet kind of chirping that they're not in their own funk, all right? And as always, me being the storyteller that I am, what I do is I take from my 10 years of Soto Zen training and all the other, the Krav, the CrossFit, the inner work that I've done, I take things that have happened either directly or indirectly to me, all right? I analyze them, I try and learn from them so I can grow, and then I spit it back to you so you can vibe with it, take with you will. Hopefully it schools your ass a little bit too. So I want to say this. I was invited into a kind of a closed class while I was away on my healing retreat, and it just ended. What's today? It ended yesterday. So what happened is this. A couple of the guys that were in the class, and this, I mean, I'm speechless, because when you understand ego and you understand if you were truly in a dark place and you weren't looking for, I want to say either, so if you weren't looking to the external, meaning if I wasn't looking for Susie or Bobby or somebody else to somehow reiterate how poor I'm feeling, right? That pity party. I think you would just slowly fade into the dark. Does that make sense? You'd blow that candle out and you'd be off into the dark. But this is what I do not understand, people. Tell me, help me out with the human psyche here. I am asking you for your help because I am dumb friggin' founded. But at the same time, I understand how baby they are on their own journey, all right? So two separate things happen. One guy, all right, comes on and says how he cannot continue on this course because he was actually not invited in. He paid for it. And he gets on there and puts up a 10-minute post on this closed group and basically has a really philosophical a really philosophical talk with himself into a microphone, right, onto his phone, telling us all about this pity party he's going through and why he can't afford it and how sad he is and how much he loves each and every one of us who he's never even friggin' met, right? All this weird bullshit. I don't know why he did that until I started seeing the comments pop up. Oh, Johnny, 783, I feel for you, bro. Let's get it. Do your best. Forget the rest. Oh, shit, that's my own saying, but which I actually stole from Beachbody, I think, who he stole from somebody else, I'm sure. But, and all these things kind of backing him up. So my first thought there was, okay, so he put that out there, probably not maliciously. He put that out there for a good intent, I'm sure. I don't want to shit on anybody's parade. I'm not here to judge. But if I was truly, and he went on into this dark soul of the night bullshit, all right? So if I was truly in a dark place, would I post that shit on social media is all I'm asking. Would you? Or would you do the inner work to figure your own shit out? And again, I understand there's mental problems. I totally get that. But would you put it out there for those, because there was not just good comments. There was people like, F off, you're wasting my time, you're screwing up the feed, all right? So I just cannot understand why you would put that out there. There was nothing even in the conversation that would help others on that same path, all right? To step number two, another one. There was, actually, this wasn't even a man. This was a female friend of mine who got on and was on a new app called TikTok. She has quite a few followers. She shared that out to all her other social media things. She's got a decent following, about 10,000 plus followers, right? And said how, being on social media is now getting to her. It's interfering with her spiritual journey, she told me, or told all of us, right? But, and told everybody that she was getting off. And it was her time to leave for a little while. Not like it was forever, but just for a little while. So again, I ask, why would you go and tell that to people? You know, are you looking for that feedback? Are you actually still marketing? Are you actually still using it as a ploy to get people to tune back in? I don't know. But if I was like, dude, I'm done with social media, okay, I'm done with social media. I'm not going to go on social media on every single one of my social media posts and tell people that I'm quitting, and the reason that I'm quitting because it's really affecting me in a negative way and I just need to get off for a little while, and give you a whole song and dance about it. I would just get off. Wouldn't you think? Anyway, that's from my logic. That's what I think. So I've had a really difficult time the last little while from people telling me they've found the way since January 1st. On the 31st, they didn't find the way, but on the 1st, they found the way. They're all better now, right? To certain people going through these things that I just mentioned, these two stories. And what I can tell you wholeheartedly and truthfully is, and I've been saying this for a while, man, the last 3 months of 2018, the first 3 months of 2019, there's been some massive shifts. There is going to be some massive changes happening. We're going into a new cycle, which takes us from 2019 to 2026. I've been talking about this for 6 months. All the people I follow who are way more knowledgeable about me than me about these things have been talking about it for, I'm sure, a little bit longer. They've known that the writing in the stars, I guess you'd say, and they've been schooling me on it. And I see it as a way that people are, not a way, I see it as the most darkest parts of our soul that we never want to admit to that's even there. It's coming up. And I think a lot of us, myself included, I am not Mr. Guru man, holy man, Dalai Lama man, sit in a cave man. We're all dealing with it in our own ways. But to be putting things out there as someone who has done no work, all right, shows the inexperience, shows the immaturity, and shows the ignorance of your soul's progression. And I'm not saying that in a negative way. I'm there. We're all there. But be honest. Be real. Shit's hard. I'm waking up in cold sweats. I do not have this all figured out. I've had massive, business things that I thought were going on the up and up come to an abrupt end, and that is what's going to continue to happen for the next little while, beautiful people. So again, do not put your trust in the fake. Do not spill the beans that you don't have the intellectual or even spiritual knowledge to comprehend, like none of us do. Man, even the guys that are at the top of the game, popping ayahuasca, claiming they got 50 years in the game, they're still learning, man. We are on a human journey in a metaphysical world. We don't know it all, man. We haven't been around since way back when, since the beginning. We don't know it all. It's the truth. But on that note, I want to say this. I wish you all well. If you are on a journey on inner work, on your inner workings, on your inner self, man, don't plaster it out there. When I was doing this, I was off social media for 7 years minimum. I didn't share my journey and the days where I thought I was good and the days I thought I was shit. And I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. I mean that I had to go through it for myself. And there are dark days. There are beautiful days, but there are a lot of dark days because you gotta shit that stuff out of your system. You have to purge it. And guess what? It ain't pretty, baby. On that note, I will leave you. I'm back tomorrow. Thank you for all the listens on the podcast. It is blowing up. It is a beautiful thing. Thank you for the YouTube following. Thank you for everything that's going on. I am so grateful. I know I'm a blessed soul. It's that simple. Once you get to the place of gratefulness, you are in a very beautiful spot. Do your best. Forget the rest. We will talk tomorrow. Ask questions. Talk to you soon. Peace, and I am out.